welcome back. I am Slash Sister Jen.
And that makes me Slash Sister Hallie. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive into the movies where death itself is the villain.
Today, we are tackling Final Destination 2. Electric Boogaloo.
No,
Electric Boogaloo. Electric Boogaloo! I'm never gonna stop.
Nope.
Tina! Let me eat your brain!
We didn't even say Tina.
I know,
Where the
I'm
fuck
just
did that
never
come
gonna
from?
stop. Things that Jenny will never stop doing. Electric Boogaloo. Anyways, the sequel that gave us one of the most infamous highway pileup scenes in horror history.
A scene that still traumatizes our generation to this day.
Yeah, so I helped a friend move to Texas a couple of years ago, and we drove all the way from Illinois to Texas, and we did, and I was like, get over, Julie! And she was like, okay, I get it. She's not a horror fan. Anyways, so yeah, it was definitely one of those things. But now that we're back to talking about that log scene, let's just go ahead and throw right out there right now that log scene is completely
fake.
Yep, they had to do CGI because every time they tried to do the logs just rolled off. They didn't bounce the way they wanted them to.
They used rubber logs.
They did for the actual bouncing, but a lot of they use CGI for a lot of the kills with the logs.
Yes.
I mean, you have to. Yes. But yeah, no, there's no way that those would actually...
Wood logs would not bounce as high as those logs were bouncing in this scene.
Yes.
Let's just put that out there.
And since my hand has touched it now, I would like to talk about something very, very cool that a very good friend of ours got for us for the set. Our friend Dustin, who I'm going to call him a slash hole. He's probably never going to come on the channel because he's really shy. Real quiet. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe we can convince him one day.
Podcast episode, maybe.
Podcast.
Not on camera.
Yeah.
You can't even convince Malia to be on camera.
I know. He went to a convention over the weekend. Actually, same convention y'all went to.
He went Saturday. I went Sunday, but I did not talk. I wish I would have talked to him, but I ended up talking to 2 of the 4 TMNT Ninja Turtles from 87.
So he met the director of Final Destination.
Writer
of Final Destination.
And producer of this one. He produced 2.
Yes. And he signed an original script it says original script.
Draft.
This is a third draft. Obviously not the final draft. We both read through this a little bit, and wow, Carter's not even in here.
Carter, you dick!
Anyways, so this is really, really cool. Very special. We thank Dustin for getting this for us.
Very much so.
Yeah, very, very cool. We're gonna get a shadow box to put this up on the set. But we literally just got this. So we haven't gotten a chance to put it into anything yet.
I don't know where we're gonna put it.
We will find something, but
we're gonna have to start selling off. We're gonna have to start selling off more of our set. We sold off parts of it at Horror Fiesta.
Yeah. You guys didn't know it, but...
Yeah, well, I mean...
You didn't know it was parts of our set, but...
I mean, some of the stuff in the mystery boxes were part of our set.
Yeah.
Anyway. So yeah, let's be real about this one, right? After this movie, none of us looked at a log truck the same way.
No.
Ever.
And I never will. Between the insane deaths, the returning characters...
1, 2...
and fate catching up no matter how far you run. This one proves you really can't escape what's coming. No.
And before we break down every twisted accident... You ass. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that grave bell so you don't miss out on our next review, because it's going to come sooner than you think.
Yep. We're doing a lot this spooky season. So buckle up, because death doesn't take detours, and it's time for Final Destination 2. Electric Boogaloo.
1 year after Flight 180, I'm just going to continue to ignore him. 1 year after Flight 180, college student Kimberly Corman, I think she's named after Roger Corman.
Could be.
I just had that correlation. Yeah. Is heading to Daytona Beach, Florida for spring break with her friends Shania, Dano, and Frankie.
Shayna? Shayna? I think it's Shayna. Oh, she's not in it for very long. Spoiler alert. On the entrance ramp to U.S. Route 23, she has a premonition of a deadly pileup caused by a logging truck. This premonition is, I mean, it's deep. You know, I mean, it goes for a good, like, 3 or 4 minutes at least.
Every opening sequence for, like, every
Final
opening death
Destination.
sequence
Yes.
for a Final Destination film goes on for at least a minute.
Yes.
At least
Yes.
a minute.
But, I mean, first off, she sees this bus going by, and all the kids inside are screaming, pile up, pile up, pile up, pile up.
It's a football team, and pile up is like a play on the field that they do
Sure.
or whatever.
Right. But there's, like, all these little, like, things, the radio, Highway to Hell, what was on before Highway to Hell? Something else.
Don't Fear the Reaper.
Don't Fear the
That was-
Reaper. Yeah. So, like, she sees all of these things and then watches literally everyone die out on the road. She stalls her car and exits, preventing 8 people from entering Route 23, including State Trooper Thomas Burke, high school teacher Eugene Dix, stoner Rory Peters. I wouldn't call him a stoner.
No,
That man's a drug addict.
Yeah, he's straight up. He was doing cocaine.
Yes. Businesswoman Kat Jennings, widowed mother Nora Carpenter and her 15-year-old son Tim, lottery winner Evan Lewis, and pregnant delivery driver Isabella Hudson.
As Burke questions Kimberly, the pileup that she is trying desperately to convince this cop actually is happening, happens. And a car carrier crashes into Kimberly's car, killing
Shayna.
Shayna,
Yeah.
whatever. Dano and Frankie. Burke pulls Kimberly away just before it happens, saving her life.
Yep. The survivors then return to their respective homes after a lot of
After
questioning.
heavy questioning
A
from
lot of
like
questioning.
not just cop but FBI too.
Yeah. Well, because I don't know. I mean, they obviously like show the exit, but they were at exit 180, just like flight 180. You know. So yeah, I mean, like there's some serious parallels here. The survivors return to their respective homes, where we get our first after accident kill.
Evan, the lottery winner, who won the lottery the day prior and should have died on that highway.
Yes. He
spent all of his money.
Yes. He attempts to get away from. I mean, I think he realizes like, oh shit, I'm about to die, you know. And he has a it's like a frying pan of spaghetti on his stove that he throws out the window. He puts oil in said frying pan without cleaning it, puts fish sticks in the frying pan, is warming up leftover Chinese when a magnet from his fridge falls into the Chinese box. He puts the Chinese in the microwave, the microwave dings, blows up, the whole thing catches on fire. He gets his hand caught in the fucking garbage disposal because he dropped a brand new ring. Rolex.
His Rolex
right. The Rolex got caught. The ring was what fell down in there.
Right. So, like, the entire time we're like, what's gonna get him? What's gonna get him?
This is kind of a fun death. It reminds me slightly of the teacher's death in the first one.
And that's exactly what they did.
Yeah.
Because the teacher was the first one that died.
Yep.
Todd was the first one that died.
Yeah. Well, but same sort of thing because
Right.
there was the water on the floor. I almost thought for a second, was the water gonna go back? Like it did in the first one. It did not. But yeah, so eventually he does get out of his apartment. He gets down the fire escape, and
He's trying to get the ladder portion of the fire escape to go down, and it doesn't, and he finally
falls off and lands on his back, and he's like, I'm good.
He lands on his back on the
concrete.
On
like,
the concrete.
onto the ground. Yep.
On the broken glass from the window that he broke out.
Right.
The ladder falls.
And impales him in the head, killing him.
And it doesn't kill him. Then it falls and kills him. Because he's like, oh, God.
Yeah, it's like really close. And then, Yep.
Actually, he didn't fall on the ground after getting off the ladder. He slipped in the spaghetti, then fell on the ground.
That's right, gosh.
It's so fucking elaborate.
So funny.
It's convoluted. And mind you, the entire time this is happening, Incubus's Vitamin is playing in the
I know.
background.
I love it. So good.
Anyway, Sensing Death's presence, Kimberly seeks help from Clear Rivers. Not Claire. Not Claire, as we all thought it fucking was. No, her name is fucking Clear Rivers. Her parents had to be hippies, I'm telling you.
Clear Rivers, of course.
Who was hidden from death in a psychiatric ward. And Kimberly was like, well, you survived it. And she's like, take a look around. Did I fucking survive? Did I?
Right.
Look where I'm at. After Alex Browning was killed by a falling brick, making her the last survivor from Flight 180.
Yeah, he died between movies.
I think what it was, Devin Sawa didn't want to come back. So
I don't blame him. I don't blame him, but that sucks.
I wish he would have come back, and now he's doing all kinds of horror. So
yeah,
should have come back, Devin.
Yep.
Even if it was for 5 minutes, he should have come back.
Yeah. Clear tells Kimberly that their survival provoked death to kill them in the order they would have died at Route 23, but concludes that death must be working backwards since Kimberly's friends died first before Evan, while she survived because of Burke's intervention. Unlike in her premonition, that they were the last to die after Evan.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Her premonition changed, the stopping of the premonition changed everything, and actually changed the order.
She changed the order, but her friends were the first to die in real life. Clear also tells Kimberly to look for omens and save herself, warning her that Burke's rescue merely puts her after him on death's list.
Kimberly sees omens, really visions. She starts seeing even more premonitions.
She has premonitions of her own fucking death. She just doesn't know it yet.
Yeah. Of Tim's death, but fails to save him from being crushed by a glass pane. And let me tell you...
Although you thought that he was going to die from, like, the NOS overdose. You thought he was going to die from, like, the birds flying into the glass. You thought he was going to die from the, like, rubber puffer fish that fell in his mouth.
Yeah.
All this other shit.
Oh, yeah. All the things. But no, he finally gets out of that dentist's office.
And he chases the pigeons away, and it triggers the crane operator to drop a very heavy pane of glass right
which
on top of him.
Smashes him straight up, pancakes his ass.
Folds him up like a folding chair.
Yep. So Clear decides to, at this point, just decides to leave the mental ward. Like, she's just like, fuck it, I guess. I don't know. She introduces Kimberly and Burke to the mortician, William Bloodworth. Our man, Mr. Tony Todd, who tells them that only new life can defeat death.
Yeah. Burke, after
putting out an APB on her van.
Kimberly has the premonition of someone behind the wheel of a white van drowning.
Right.
They knew there was a white van that was involved in the incident earlier, so Burke puts a APB out on her van and has her arrested for grand theft auto, basically. And she's like 9 months pregnant.
Right.
Very, very pregnant.
Right.
But Burke holds Isabella in custody under false charges to protect her, believing that the birth of her baby would create the loophole they need to ruin Death's design. Because let's face it, Death has a design, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what I just did.
Yeah. I'm supposed to make Scream references, not you.
He gathers the other survivors in his apartment for safety, but when Nora leaves, a chain reaction causes the doors of the elevator to decapitate her.
Yeah, that seems pretty fucked up.
You know, had she not panicked, she would have been fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
But because the prosthetic arms of the dude behind her got caught on her ponytail, she panicked and...
Yep. It's a very interesting scene. So at this point, Eugene, after witnessing the elevator incident, attempts to off himself with Burke's gun, but it repeatedly misfires.
So Burke had a 6-shooter on him. I think it was a Special 38, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, he pulls the trigger 6 times with the barrel against his head. And he's like, what? Like, Kimberly was like, what? Don't you keep your damn gun loaded? And he's like, was loaded.
Opens it up and shows me.
He was like, what? Duds? 6 in a row? 6 in a row? No, they're not deaths. It wasn't his fucking time.
Yep. Clear rationalizes that it's Clear who's like, it's not Eugene's turn.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It wasn't. The survivors ride in Kat's very large SUV after learning that Isabella was hospitalized to give birth. Along the way, the survivors reveal that the deaths of Flight 180 survivors inadvertently saved them from fatal accidents before Route 23's pilot, creating ripple effects that death resolves by reversing itself. In fact, Eugene Diggs, the school teacher, was set to take the school teacher's place.
Right. No, he...
Yeah.
Is that how it was?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And that, what else was there? There was multiple other things.
It was like
all of
they
them.
all
Every single one of them connected somebody back to
the original Flight 180. Yeah.
So at this point, the SUV suddenly blows a tire and crashes into a farm owned by the Gibbons family.
They also just narrowly escape hitting the van that has Isabella inside.
Yeah. Kat is pinned in her seat while the others escape. And rescue workers hospitalize Eugene while one of
a punctured lung or something.
Yeah.
You could see that he had a hole in his side, but he was having real trouble breathing. So I'm assuming that he had a
he had a hard time talking, had a hard time breathing. Yeah. So while one of them accidentally causes Kat to be impaled by a PVC pipe. Ugh.
Okay, there are so many things wrong with this fucking scene. Okay, I just have to address this real fast. The PVC pipe would have been removed before they were ever trying to do anything with her. They would have disconnected the battery because the battery is what contains the airbags, because that's what happens. They're using the jaws of life trying to pry the door open and inadvertently trigger the airbag to deploy, and that's what smacks her head back into the PVC pipe. So had they done their job fucking properly, she wouldn't have died.
Yeah. That PVC pipe should have been removed a long time ago.
And the battery should have been disconnected.
Yep.
Because that way, if the airbag did deploy, her head just would have hit the back of the rest and she would have been fine. But no.
Yep. Yeah. That scene's pretty bonkers.
Yeah, and like she's like, could you try to be quiet with that thing? And the guy's like, yeah, sure. Let me put it on quiet mode. Wham.
Yep.
I guess you don't have to worry about the noise anymore now, do you, bitch?
Dang, Allie.
She deserved it. I mean, honestly, she was a bitch. She was a bitch.
Yeah.
Her death, however, triggers a chain reaction that causes barbed wire to be launched in Rory's direction, fatally dismembering him. Before that, though, Rory actually grabs the Gibbons young boy. He's like a teenage boy because he's wearing a Limp Bizkit shirt, of all things.
I noticed that.
I'm sorry, I'm a huge Limp Bizkit fan.
2003. Yeah.
I'm Chocolate Starfish and Hot Flavor Water.
Surprised you didn't wear that shirt today.
Yeah, probably about it. I didn't want to dig it out again. I already just wore it a couple videos ago.
You did.
Anyway, Rory saves the young boy from a near fatal accident from, I think it was a camera crew or news crew showing up at the scene to cover the accident and everything like that. And they were like barreling straight for him, and Rory pulls him out of the line of fire.
Yeah.
This is important. Remember this. But then, yes, Rory does get dismembered by the barbed wire.
Yeah. So Kimberly, Clear, and Burke rush to Isabella's ward after Kimberly has a vision of a doctor named... Kalarjan. That's right. Apparently...
I could tell you were going to have trouble with
I was
that
like, yeah. Apparently killing Isabella. However, they see that Isabella has safely given birth to her baby, causing Kimberly to remember that Isabella was never supposed to die on Route 23. She saw her alive on the side of the road.
Yep. Suddenly, an oxygen leak from Eugene's ward explodes, killing not only him, but Clear as well.
Yeah.
Kimberly realizes that she must die clinically and be resurrected, or resuscitated, thus creating the loophole that defeats death.
Yeah. So she drives an ambulance into a lake and then is revived by Dr. Kalarjan. yeah, she, like you said earlier, she was having premonitions of her own death.
Yeah, she was having premonitions of her own death, thinking that it was Isabella's death that they were trying to prevent, and it was not. It was her death that needed to happen in order to break death's cycle.
Right.
Allegedly.
Right.
That
Right.
being said, have you seen the new one yet?
I have not.
Say anything.
No spoilers.
Cover your ears.
No. Don't
I want to
spoil
tell
it.
them.
Well, then maybe they haven't seen it. Maybe
I don't
they
fucking care.
I care. Don't spoil a new movie for them. They came here to watch us review Final Destination 2, not to get spoilers on the newest movie. Now stop. Stop it.
I can't help it. It's nuggets of knowledge that I'm trying to drop on them.
They can't know yet.
They need to know. They need to
It's
know.
not time. Kimberly realizes that she must die clinically and be resuscitated, thus creating the loophole. So she drives that ambulance into the lake and then is revived by Dr. Kalarjian. Later, after all of this,
Yeah, this is like months later.
Yeah.
I think it said something like 6 months later or
Yeah.
something like that.
Kimberly and Burke are picnicking with the Gibbons and Kimberly's father. The Gibbons tell the story of Brian, their son, being saved by the speeding news van by Rory.
Remember I told you that story was going to come into play later? Well, here it is. As Kimberly and Burke realize the implications of what has transpired, Brian is killed when a malfunctioning propane grill explodes while he was grilling, dropping his severed arm onto his screaming mother's plate.
Oops.
And cut to black.
You know, death never gives up.
Death. That's what I'm saying. Death is like the one constant. I mean, they always say like the two constants in life are death and taxes.
Right.
Well, fuck taxes, whatever. Death is the only constant in life.
Yeah.
It is
true.
the one thing in life that you can never ever escape from.
I'm
Because
try-
you can not pay taxes by simply not working.
I'm trying to escape death.
I have the proverbial shotgun if you want to know.
No, I mean, I'm trying to live forever.
No.
Yeah.
You don't want eternal life. You want eternal youth.
No.
No, because eternal life means you're going to grow old and you're still going to decay. You're just going to be alive while you're decaying.
Just much slower.
No. See, that's why you want eternal youth. There is a difference.
I want a
folks.
combination of things here, guys. Anyways, that's the end of our film.
So what you want is death becomes her,
Yes.
where they still died, but they're alive. You know they're remaking that too. But yes, that is the end of Final Destination 2, and that is where we leave death for time being.
This movie's bonkers. I mean, all these movies are bonkers. This
They're all
one's
over the
definitely a
top
lot more
and
wild than the first
convoluted
one.
and, like the whole death sequences, like is it gonna be this? It's gonna be that. It's gonna
Which
be
is
this.
kind of fun and exciting because you're like, ooh, 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 oh gosh, what's that? Oh no, watch out for that.
Right, exactly.
Which, that does make it really fun, but
But it
at
also
the same
sends
time,
my anxiety through the roof
yeah,
at the same time too.
yeah, for sure. Which I think that's the point, right?
No, it's 100%.
I don't know. This is a bloody machete up for me. It's still a fun watch. It's definitely like it gave me full on nightmares.
I'll be honest. The only one of these that I really dislike is the Final Destination, the fourth one, because
Really?
it was done in 3D.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's the only one I really dislike out of all of them, and it's the only one that does not feature Tony Todd.
Full disclosure, I haven't seen all of these movies. So as we're going through, I like part of me wanted after we did one, part of me wanted to just go through and watch
binge
the
them
whole
all.
thing.
Yeah.
Especially knowing that the
I
new movie
do
was
that.
coming.
I do
But
that
then
on
I was,
occasion when we review a film. I'll binge watch the rest of the
Yeah,
series.
yeah.
But I try
But like
not to
this
do
time,
that.
it was like, okay, I kind of want to watch them. Like I
As
know
we're
I've seen the
getting ready
first
to do
three,
them. Okay.
but like the last ones, I'm like, I kind of just want to save that for when we review it.
But
So
they're coming.
they are coming.
They're coming.
Yeah, this is a bloody machete up for me. It's fun. It's a good watch. It's bonkers. It's funny. There's a lot of crazy, weird kills in it. It's great. I like it. I recommend.
I recommend all of them,
Yes.
including the new one.
Well, there you go. So that's two bloody machetes up from us. Let's get this the heck out of here. I actually know what the next movie is that we're reviewing.
I would hope so. We talked about it
I know,
in the
we
last
did
video.
just talk about it in the last video because Derek Mears plays Jason in the Friday the 13th remake, which is what we're covering
The
next.
Killer Cut.
Yes.
Derek Mears, Danielle Panabaker, and Jared Padalecki.
Jared Padalecki making a screen entrance on our channel. Has he been on our...
Second. He was in Cry Wolf.
Oh.
He was in Cry Wolf.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Cry Wolf.
He was in...
I'm telling you right now, it's Cry Wolf.
Okay, but what else has he been in that we covered then? Because he was in something else that we covered, and it just escaped my brain.
And those are the only 2 horror films he's done. Cry Wolf and this. Besides the 20 years that he was on Supernatural. But, I mean, that's not a film, that's a TV series.
Was he in the My Bloody Valentine remake?
That was Jensen Ackles.
Ah, the other one. Shit.
Yeah, they both
You know.
took.
That's where I was getting it.
They both took a break between seasons. Jared did this, Jensen did that. They both came out the same time, roughly the same month.
Gotcha.
Because they both came out in February of like 09.
Gotcha. So yeah, come back in a few days where we will be really getting close to. Is this the?
This is the last one.
This is the last one.
This is the last Friday film.
This is the last Friday the 13th film that we are covering on this channel because let's face it,
They haven't. They're not making anymore, or not.
if they
yet.
do,
Not
it's gonna
yet.
be a little
Well,
while still.
We're still supposed to be getting the Pamela-centric prequel series. That is actually.
But we're not
they're
gonna
currently
we're not
filming
gonna
that
cover
right now.
that on the channel.
It's a TV series. No, we're not
Yeah.
gonna cover it. We don't cover it.
But come back in a few days where we will finally wrap up the Friday the 13th chapter or series franchise on our channel
Until then, make sure you slash that subscribe button
and stab the like button.
and ringling that gray bell so you don't get lost in the mix and can stay up to date on everything we are doing on this platform and any other platform.
And until next time, we will see you all
In
the afterlife.